What's up? It's your boy D Change coming at ya with another Daily Dave. It's June 24th, 2020, and this marks the 100th day of my shelter in place order. Regionally, that's what we're supposed to do. We're here in Southern California, and so that is the reality of my life. Other parts of the country have been varied in their responses. We are currently at 9.4 million cases across the world. 2.3 million of them are in the United States. And we are almost at 122,000 deaths so far from COVID-19. Yes, the world is experiencing a pandemic. It's also experiencing widespread protests against police brutality and systemic racism. If we were to go over everything that happened this year, I mean, it's wild. And there's still another half a year to go, so it could get even wilder. And I don't know how to feel about that. So I guess first things first, to be quite honest, by the time the Black Lives Matter protests were ramping up and there was just so much, dialogue and social unrest and I don't know, just kind of bad feelings all around about how terrible the situation is for a lot of people out there. I just didn't want to do this video series anymore. Like I was seriously like I was tired of everything. I didn't want to, I guess I just felt like it wasn't worth my or anyone else's time to kind of do something like this. Man, that sounds terrible now that I say it out loud. I'm glad I do this now, right? No, but I just wasn't in the right mindset to kind of produce a video series like this again. And it's not like, I tell you all the time, it's not like this is a lot of hard work or anything like that. So I don't know, I guess I'm tooting my own horn in that sense. But really, it was difficult for me. It wasn't something I found easy to do. And admittedly, that's kind of part of why I was doing this project in the first place. Part of it was, hey, I can record a video on a daily basis because it comes to me naturally. But during that time, it was, I mean, I'm still having difficulty right now. I'm rusty, if anything. But I had a lot of difficulty just, I don't know, trying. And yeah, again, I just wasn't in the right state of mind. So what do I want to do with the Daily Dave, like, moving forward? I can see this being an intermittent series. So maybe we're going to have to scale it back to the semi-daily Dave. I could see this being a renewed promise to bring back the Daily Dave. Though to be fair, this past week, and this is no indicator of future success, past performance is not an indicator of future performance. This past week I've been streaming almost every day. Just me playing Valorant, and I've been having fun. I'm absolutely awful at the game, and so I'm really grateful to the friends I have that are willing to queue with me and to carry me like a really heavy backpack, because at least I get the social aspect of playing games with friends again, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. So there's that. That's a nice silver lining in this past like 3 weeks or so. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet. I think I'm going to try. I'll try to bring this video series back. I do hear from you. I do hear from you guys every now and then, like, hey, is the video, you still doing the videos, it's kind of funny because most people are like, yeah, you do the daily video thing now, and it's like, no, I haven't done that for like 3 weeks now, or something like that, right? So another thing that kind of that I kind of realize is I just haven't been taking care of myself. The last 3 weeks or so, I've been experiencing episodes of like nausea, and I'm not sure if it's due to like I mean, I'm sure it's due to my absolutely terrible sleep schedule, but it's also, I don't know if it's also related to like my diet or my caffeine intake or stuff like that. So I'm trying to, I don't know, I guess I'm just trying to pick some things back up in my life. So I'm reprioritizing things, right? Um, it it always seems harder to pick things back up than it does to like initially start them or to continue the momentum of. So, um, an apt analogy. I think it was very difficult for me to start recording this again. And in a way, I chose today to record a new one, even though I knew it was probably going to be really bad. It's actually a lot worse than I thought it would be, because like I said, I'm out of practice. And yeah, but today is the 100th day, and that's just, you know, everyone loves numbers, you know, like milestones and stuff. So I don't know, I just went with that. But yeah, there's been a lot on my mind, and so it's been difficult, to say the least, to kind of express myself and just, I don't know, go through with something like this. At least with streaming, because I honestly don't, I don't like have to focus as hard on like being entertaining, which is ironic because now I actually do want to like get a lot better at streaming, which means a lot of my energy has to be redirected to kind of coming up with a streaming persona, or like actually creating entertainment for people. And this is like for hours on end, whereas this video, you know, the longest I've run with this is like maybe 40 minutes. I don't know, you know, but at least the thing about streaming is that I can always fall back on like the game I'm playing. And actually I have a lot of respect for like just chatting streamers now, in a way. I was watching some of them, and I mean, granted, they're like cute Asian girls, so like, you know, they're always gonna get a strong audience. But what I have to admit is like, I think difficult is, I mean, they legitimately have to have a conversation with their chat like the entire time. Like there is dead air, but at the same time, you know, they're going through topics from like, you know, types of foods they like, travel, event plans they had but had to be canceled, racism, cultural heritage, upbringing. Like it's just like, I mean, it's like stuff I would talk about anyway. But again, instead of doing it for, you know, 10 minutes, 15, 30 minutes, they're doing it for like one person I saw was, okay, they're on and off doing it for like 15 hours. And they were playing games in the middle of it, like barely though. Like if anything, if like 12 hours of that was just talking, that's crazy. I mean, I wish I could do that, right? But, you know, I have a day job, and I think I'd rather make money from that day job right now. So things are okay for now. You never know what's going to happen in the future. And so that's been something I've been thinking about as well, as I've referenced in the past. And yeah, I don't know. It's just yeah, just life is just hard, I guess. I don't know. It sounds so meaningless coming from me, knowing like what I do have, and kind of like all I have is malaise, you know. I'm not starving, I'm not like suffering, I'm not, I don't know. Not to the degree that like you would in say a war-torn country, or like somewhere where you're living in abject poverty, or, you know, I don't experience police brutality, you know. So like it's very unhealthy to make these comparisons at the same time, because, you know, that's one of those weird, like, what do you call it? Like, oh, I just wish I suffered more types of types of personalities. I don't know. Like that, there could be studies done on that kind of prove there's some sort of like thinking and work ethic that comes from that. I just haven't found a very good outlet for something like that. I just haven't found a very good reason to think that way. So anyway, I just wanted to check in and say hi, because the Daily Dave hasn't been daily for a while, and we're just celebrating day 100 of kind of chilling out and stuff like that. So and that's my update for now. Summer's here, it's getting hotter, it's getting a little more uncomfortable to like work at home, because we like to just save money and not turn on the AC. And yeah, I mean, I'm for the most part, I'm doing all right. It's just I think all of us have felt varying degrees of discomfort during this time. So all I can really say is good luck. I wish the best for you, your loved ones, and everyone else. And yeah, I don't know. Stay awesome, and let's hope for the best. I know, like, we got to prepare for the worst, but let's hope for the best. Okay. So, yep, this was the Daily Dave, and I hope to see you again soon. All right, peace out, guys.